What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. We are here on Need for Speed Unbound. The Volume 4 update just dropped recently, and we're going to take a look at the new vehicle that was in that update, which is right here in front, which is the Porsche Taycan Turbo S. You can unlock the vehicle by completing the Porsche Unleashed playlist 3 times, and then you get the vehicle. You're able to purchase it. It's a little spendy. It's about 250,000, which isn't bad. I mean, I think you get a bonus for coming back for the update. But before we start the video and get into it, I just want to say thank you so much to everybody who's been watching and commenting the previous videos, the previous 2 videos. It's been a lot of fun kind of discussing of what we think about the game. It's been really fun kind of engaging, interacting with you guys. So thank you very much. Again, if you guys like the content, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and then comment down below. I'll do my best to reply to everybody's comment and, kind of get a discussion going about what we think about the update, what we think about the new cars being added. But without further ado, let's just hop into it. Let's just check out the customization that's available on the Taycan, which I hope it's gonna be good. So let's look at the body kits. So we got 1, 2, and 3 different body kits. Personally, I like the 3rd one, so we'll take that one. And now let's just kind of edit the panels now and look at everything else. So we'll start with the splitter, and we'll leave it without it. The front bumper we're gonna keep because I do like that one, and I think the hood I'm gonna change it to this one, just because I feel like it looks the most aggressive and blends with it really well with all the little panels that we're getting and the little cutouts. This one was too simple, again too simple, and this one I don't really like the top one, so I like this one a little more. It gives more of an aggressive stance, which I do like. Let's go ahead and look at the front fenders. Not going to change, but we'll just look at the options. Stock, that one, and that. So I'm going to keep this one right here. The mirrors, we've got quite a few different options on there. What the heck is this? How are you supposed to see out of that? Yeah, and we got one more right down here. So I like the carbon one. And the skirts, we have quite a few options again. But I do like the one that came with the body kit, so we're going to keep those. Fenders are going to stay the same. Not going to change those. Tail lights, we've got nothing on there. The spoiler, I'm gonna change that one because I think I want something a little more aggressive. What's going on here? I think for the spoiler, I want to put. I want like a. Let's see how this one. I think this. No. Maybe this Voltex one. I want it big and aggressive, but not too big. Chassis one, no. I don't know what I want to do with the spoiler now. This is no spoiler. Little baby one. Little ducktail actually looks pretty clean. And this is the one they have now. The more I look at it, I think the more I like this one, the Voltex one. So we'll get that one. Okay, trunk lid. Nah, we'll keep that with that little handle. The bumper, we can take it off, which is actually pretty cool. Exposed bumper, but we'll leave it on. And I think this one fits the look the best. Ooh, I don't know, actually. No, I think this one right here. I like. We're gonna change it to that one. Fits a little better. And diffuser. Why do I have a huge hole in the back right there? What the heck is that? I mean, okay, hold on. Why does it do that? I don't get why I have a huge gap panel right there. I think I'll just keep it on the one that we have here because I don't like that gap panel. So we'll put this one on it just to cover up that hole. Okay. License plate's done. So overall, I mean, the customization is really good. The nice wide body kit looks really good on it. And you can definitely play with it and kind of tune it to make your own. Again, I went with the 3rd one and edited some parts on it, but it came out really good. I'm happy to say that I'm pleased with the customization options that Need for Speed brought into this all-electric vehicle. Now, this is the part that I was actually very curious to check out, which is going to be the performance. Because I mean, it's an electric vehicle. What can we really change? I mean, you can do the tires, brakes, and suspension on there, but are we going to be like changing like components for the battery? Let's just check it out, because if you saw it here, exhaust sounds are blocked off. So let's go performance, and the parts here that we got, you can do the battery cooling, which I've kind of already upgraded all these. You got the ECU, power system, motor components. You can't turbo it or anything like that, but they do give you this overcharge, which I think works like the turbo, which is cool. And then, like I said, suspension, brakes, tires is all there, and we get a differential. And then when you go to the auxiliary, it's actually really interesting because you get the boost. Actually, I like, hold on, looking at it, the boost I think is NOS, because there is no NOS, which obviously makes sense because there's no engine. You can't, you know, give it more power through there. So we have the overcharge, which I think works like the NOS. And so that's what we have, these auxiliary items right here, which I've already equipped it on there. When it came to the tires and suspensions, I kept it all to just the regular ones, just regular suspensions, because I do want to use this in racing and also probably take it to some of the link up events. So I think this is kind of fits both worlds, but that's what it looks like. I'm gonna keep it the silver color because I do like it a lot. And now let's just take it out and take it for a test drive. Okay, so here we are, first drive out in our new Porsche, and it looks super clean. Does it have an engine sound? It technically has this, I don't know, it's weird. I think that's more of the little sample sound that I put on it, but it launches quickly, and you can kind of hear like the torquey wind up that most electric cars get, so that's pretty cool. Okay, so we changed up the upgrade on the vehicle to drop it down to the S tier, a little under the max to it, but the reason being is because I want to go and do this Gauntlet race. Unfortunately, they only have it for a maximum of S, not S plus. Yeah, I don't know why they only max it out to S instead of S plus, but that's fine. I'm wondering if it's because it's gonna make it too easy to escape the cops. But fingers crossed you find somebody that will join this race. So we gotta watch your health, repair at gas stations, or risk it all. First place gets 45,000. It's pretty good. We look till we go from 3 to 4 to 5 heat. So let's just start it and see if anybody will join us, which I hope somebody will. Again, this is the hardest thing to do. It's like they put all these events in there. Luckily we got somebody in here, probably because it's day 1, but I want to say give about a week or so. I want to see where it's going to be. But this is the hardest thing. It's like you drop the link up events that make it to be more cooperative, but you don't really focus on the core thing on the game, which is the racing. Again, we only got 3 people in here. I'm pretty sure the lobbies, 16 of them are here, and they're all either waiting for the link ups or all kind of just hanging out, or I don't know. But I'll get off my soapbox on there and we'll just race. We'll just go focus, get at this race. I wish it was fuller. Beggars can't be choosers, so let's just run it. We got a 350. Mine, I didn't see what we got in here. All right, let's see if I can survive this. So we got myself and a nice little pretty looking Taycan right there. We got a GTR. Can't go wrong with that. And there's me. Okay. Oh, I missed. Okay. So there's that 350Z right there. Man, and the power of the boost is cool. Okay, so there's the first cop. He's done. I killed him. You guys are welcome, I think. Let's just focus here. Again, if I stop commentating, I'm sorry. I'm just focusing here because right away we started at level 3 heat. So the thing with this kind of situation is if you get caught up with the cops and they're all over you, you're kind of SOL. Because everybody else is going to pull away because the cops can't keep up to them. but you're kind of in the back. This is very reminiscent of Heat, with the oh gosh. Yep, see, just like that. Yeah, so look, now I'm gonna get all these cops on me. Nice little dodge evasion right there. No, I crashed. Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. So far for a level 3 heat chase, it's not too terrible. He crashed. Sweet. That sucks. Oh, what the heck? Oh gosh. I don't know how I took him out, but I did. So, this is my first time running this race, but I'm very curious to know if our health is gonna get like repaired after the race, or is it just gonna let it be, you know, the health that we're at right now. I guess we'll find out once we kind of complete it. Man, this thing is like a tank. It's just bashing through cops. Move, sir. Look at that. I don't know if it's because it's heavy or it's just running anything and it's just destroying these cops. So it's coming in hot. I'm in the red. I'm in the red. I'm in the red. I'm in the red. Stay alive. Stay alive. Stay alive. We got 19 seconds. Oh, we're good. And we'll go through. Okay. So race 1 done. Again, I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna keep the Taycan. We're gonna just run it. Oh, we can't even switch. Okay, here's the real test. No, I think it fixed me. No, it didn't actually. Or it did. I don't know. I can't tell. So he's beat up too. Here we are. You know, a little muscle right there. But didn't fix us. Ah, it's pretty cool. All right. Well. Excuse me, sir. So that means now our best friend is gonna be to get into a garage as quickly as possible. No, you jerk! Dang it, that guy just threw me off. Okay. There's a gas station right there. Here we go. Okay. So you're able to swing wide on that one to grab the gas station, which is good. So that kind of brought me back up. Now the question is, how long is it on the cooldown like it is in the game? I mean, to hit him. We can catch this guy that pushed me out of the way. Jerk move. Why would you jump there like that? See, that guy dropped out of the race, or he got knocked out. What? Maybe he'll be next round. Okay, so far health is looking good. And overall, I was close. Am I in first? I'm in first. I didn't realize that. I wonder if that guy got eliminated or something, because I got. There we go. Did he like DNF or something? Because I thought he was way up there. No, the other guy just dropped that. Okay. So get hide in that. Here we go. This is level 5. See how aggressive they are. And I'm curious to know again, once the race is over, like, do we just flee like everybody runs? Or what are we looking like? Again, all questions will be answered here momentarily. But let's take a look and see. So he's got a pretty cool wrap on there. And mine's just so simple and clean. Go, 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 go. And we just take off. Right. Nice. Focus. Down, down, down. Ooh, scared me. Alright, pull away now. Go. go. See, again, this would be more fun. And again, I'm gonna sound like a broken record, but if we had more people here, or at least like AI or something, you know, can we get AI to fill in the gaps of people that don't want to be here? You know, just so that way it can be a little more, excuse me, a little more competitive or a little more actiony. Because I mean, there's only 2 of us right now, and I'm pulled away by like 200 yards. Which, I mean, isn't much, but
we're chasing down the suspect too. Suspect's car is a total wreck. Dispatch.
See, if we get a traffic jam like that, it's gonna kill everybody or knock them out, and then I can just pull away like this again. Like, I don't know. It's cool. It's definitely a cool event. I just hope that more people are gonna want to run it. Gosh, oh gosh. Took that turn way too early. See, because we got a ton of helicopters, ton of cops in here. But maybe it is going to be a little trickier and more challenging to do the A ones. It makes sense now why they didn't do the S plus. Nice. Okay, so we got 45. With the multiplier, it gets 50,000, so it's not bad. I mean, it's decent money. So ultimately, that's gonna do it for the video here. Again, this is just kind of a quick look at the Porsche Taycan that just got added to the game. Again, just complete the Porsche Unlimited or Ultimate playlist 3 times, then it's yours. You can purchase it. I think it's about 250,000. It's not much. It's a lot of fun. It's a very torquey car. Again, I just wish I had a little more top end speed, but I think I'll do so much about that. Again, thanks so much for all those who have been watching the videos recently, commenting and liking. It's been a lot of fun. I want to thank you all again. And I think that's going to be it. Thanks so much, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video.